Hello, Professor and everyone. I'm Denise Balderrama, and I will explain the chapter 4 called The Function of Speech Sounds. I will start show the table 1 of the chapter 4. And this is a phonetic table. It represents the main consonantal articulation in English and Spanish. We have the manner of articulation: plosive, affricate, nasal, roll, tap, lateral, fricative, approximant, and semivowel, and the place of articulation: bilabial, labiodental, dental, alveolar, postalveolar, palatoalveolar, palatal, velar, and glottal. We need to know if we substitute the sound for each other. Not all of them produce changes of meaning because not all the sounds symbolize there are contrastive units. Um, um, for example, the four lateral articulation that are painted in blue in this picture are lateral and dental and alveolar. Oh, none of the sounds can function contrastively because they can never occur in the same phonetic environment. Um, in those examples, we have health is a dental sound. Class is a fourth plosive sound precised and lift before vowel sounds. Mm, these sounds are dental, and we have before consonant sounds and pauses like milk and will. Uh, mm, are a variety. Both are a velarized variety. Phoneme can be defined as the smallest contrastive phonological unit which can produce a difference of meaning. We can identify phonemes by finding words which differ by smallest element possible. We have English examples like kid, cat, um, cart, cot, and cock, and Spanish examples: paso, peso, piso, y puso. We have vowels in English and Spanish are different. In Spanish we have a, e, I, u. In English, the English vowels, some English vowels. Allophone can be defined as a variant of each phoneme. Phonetics and phonology. Phonology studies the selection and organization of phonic substance into a given form or pattern, and phonologic studies which sounds produce differences in meanings between words. This study gives us the priorities of pronunciation. Phonetics study how the various phonemes are actually realized. This study gives us will allow our English to sound really English. The wrong use of allophones will only lead to a foreign accent or another dialect. We have a phonetic level that is allophones and phonological levels, phonemes. For example, health is velarized dental allophone. The lateral is followed by S, which is both dental and consonant. And little is velarized alveolar lateral, sometimes is used O, wrong lateral allophone. Complementary distribution and free variation. Allophones can never occur in the place of another, are said to be in complementary distribution. There are mutually exclusive. Not all allophones are conditioned by the context. Sometimes their use depends just on habit or preference. For example, English 40 explosive before a pause is the word in alright time final may be realized either with release, explode, or unexplode, or accompanied by a simultaneous glottal stop, and the meaning will not change. Received pronunciation. In most languages, there are different accents, depends of the region or education, age, social class. If the language is not a mother country and ex-colonies, this will probably mean more differences, and we are learning a foreign language. We must have in mind in this point of view. We have two. The first is the accent must be widely intelligibly, to all the communities where the language is spoken, and the second, it should be socially acceptable. We have English General American is a variety of English spoken by educated speakers in USA, and receive pronunciation RP, spoken by educated speakers of southeastern England and London, marks of good education and social prestige. Many phonemes like this in the example are conservative. RP is in this time is out of date. We have another another type of English, endoscopic English, that is full. Full are pronounced the same, and mass and pass have the same vowel phoneme. Spanish learners have tr and dr are single phonemes. Post-alveolar affricate. T and D are alveolar plosives, and post-alveolar approximants. Thank you.